I'm writing a paper on performance enhancing drugs for a class in health. Um, the first place I'm going to look for information on is Google to see if there's been any recent stories on performance enhancing drugs. I'm going to look in the news section. Just going to look at facts about it. After I look at the facts, I'm going to go back to the news section. Look at people that have recently got in trouble for it. Um, then I'm going to go to Georgia Southern Library. And find the Galileo, if I can find it. Now I'm going to look for articles on performance enhancing drugs that are scholarly and peer reviewed. I click on this article, academic journal, is peer reviewed, so I know it's true. Actually, it's not there. I'm going to do the full text only. I would use this source because it is peer reviewed and it gives a great background on um, performance enhancing drugs and lets people know what the effects are. I would copy and paste that link into a Word document to save it and note where I got my information from. Click on this because it has an argument against performance enhancing drugs. So it might show two sides. I would use this article because it shows someone's argument against performance enhancing drugs and how they would create more problems with using them. And I would save that in the same Word document as the last one so I would know where I got it from. I chose this article because it has psychological effects of performance enhancing drugs instead of just physical effects. Now I'm going to look for information on Google Scholar. I'm going to search people that are for performance enhancing drugs. Clicking on this article because it shows it is saying why we should allow performance enhancing drugs in the sport, which is an opposing view to some. And I would copy this link and put it with the other two. This is another commentary on towards responsible use of cognitive enhancing drugs by the healthy. So, not just steroids, other drugs too that are performance enhancing. I would use this article to portray another view on the whole subject. I would write a summarization of these articles first and take down key notes from all of them, then create an outline and write my paper, then go back and cite my sources correctly from the document earlier and create a bibliography using the links I have and then write my paper. Alright, I think I'm done.
Okay, so I am writing a paper on the effectiveness of a particular ad by a Gucci fragrance line called Gucci Guilty. Um, and this is for an English 1101 class. Wow. Apparently, I can't spell Google. Great. What is this? Okay. Okay. So it is for these two ads in particular, which appeared in Vogue magazine. Um, Alright, so the first place I usually look for information is Google. I mean, simply because of the fact that, I don't know, I just like variety. Um, let's see, I begin my research process by determining my standpoint and like what my argument is. So, my argument is that the ad is effective due to um, their advertisement team's use of rhetorical appeals to pathos. So, any time that an advertisement is made, they're trying to basically aim for their consumers psychologically when it comes to pathos. Uh, yeah, because pathos is in fact one of the strongest rhetorical appeals. And let's see, I'm going to trying to think. Research something in the topic of psychology that's related to pathos. Oh, what is this? Okay, bye bye. Um, okay, alright. We're gonna look up Maslow's hierarchy of needs, however you pronounce it. Okay, and I'm gonna click on this first one rather than the Wikipedia one. I know that one's not reliable, but I like this website in particular. I feel like this is gonna be a good one. One, because it's .org. Um, alright. So, I'm not going to read all of this because I'm already familiar with the topic. Basically, the hierarchy of needs is a model that indicates all the fundamentals of, what a human being needs to reach self-actualization. And included in that is a social aspect, which is, you can see right here. And this includes basically love, self-esteem, being around others, being accepted, feeling wanted by others. Um, so I would probably include the definition or like what exactly the heresy of needs is and like quote the definition. Um, and then I probably like cite this source in particular by copy and pasting this link and going to EasyBit. Ah, okay. And I am copying and pasting its URL. And it does it all for me. Well, I still have to enter a little bit more information. Okay, so data access, publisher. Okay, it tells me the year it was published. Let's see if we can find who actually published this. Usually that's at the bottom. Oh, well, this site basically already gives you the APA style citation. Okay, but usually I do use EasyBit, so, but in this case, forget that. Um, yeah, that's how I would cite the definition that I'm going to use from this page to define Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Um, and the reason why I'm including this particular definition is because it's basically a well trusted psychological theory um, that is still used today and it's been used for a really long time. So I know it's credible. And it basically just shows that human beings are emotional beings and that the people that created the Gucci Guilty ad was effective at ultimately accomplishing their goal of making, I guess, the most sales by appealing emotionally to their target market, which is men and women ranging from adolescence to, I would say, middle adulthood. So, yeah, that's how I do it. And usually, like, to keep up with all my sources, I would open up a Word document and basically, like, copy and paste all of the URLs that I go to that I decide to use so that I could go back later on and, just transfer them to EasyBib or, if it's actually a hard copy book or something, which I usually don't use. But yeah, so that's basically what I do. Find my argument, find something that supports it, something that's credible, not just anything. And then I cite it and I make sure that I include, I guess, kind of like I restate it in a way, like in words of my own after I cite it, just to, let the readers know that I understand it. Um, I guess you could say I paraphrase it. And yeah, that's about it.